Yo lads, this is Andy and welcome to another little squad demonstrator. The other day I showed you my starter team that I am going to be picking up and using. I say picking up, I've already bought it. I'm going to be using on the release of FIFA. And I told you guys that I did need another squad because of course I can't be going and splashing out so many coins on fitness cards and other stuff like that. So you do need another team where you can pop them on the opposite team's bench and get your fitness back and stuff like that. So I asked you guys to send some squads in and using basically someone else's squad that they sent me in as a little bit of inspiration and a building block, and then I have gone and built my own squad around it with a little bit of help from about 2,000 coins. So if you go and watch yesterday's video and you want to see the squad, you'll see we've got 17.5k. We have now only got 200 coins, and I did borrow 2,000 coins off Reeve, who is a guy who does pain FIFA. If you want to go and see someone hating themselves when they score, if you're into that kind of shit, then you can go and watch it on his channel. I'll leave a link to that down in the description. It's pretty funny. But he did lend me 2k and we spent all of it apart from 200 coins. So this team costs just over 19,000 coins, and to be honest, it is pretty decent. We have got the big absolute tank who plays for Everton, which I am so happy about. Up front, that is Romelu Lukaku, so that was the main person that I wanted in this team. But if we could start going through and taking a look at the goalie first, he is only a discard level Serbian keeper, so the guy whose team I seen was basically a Serbia hybrid with some other leagues in, and I decided to go for a mostly Serbian defence. I worked it up into an Everton team down one side and into a Benfica team down the other side. So you can see in goal we have got a guy's name who I am not even going to try and pronounce. That is absolutely crazy, but he looks like a top quality keeper. He is 6'4", which is absolutely massive, and you can pick him up for about 350-400 coins. He's discard price basically. I can't record the audio at the same time as I'm recording the footage, so you will see my prices pop up on the screen that I picked them up for, but I can't see exactly what I picked them up for as the EA servers are down at the moment, obviously. And I'm up in Newcastle basically visiting my girlfriend, so I can't take my mic, so I'm recording the audio before I go, and I will match it up nicely or as best as I can with the players. So if we move up into the fence, you can see starting off we got Sylvan Distan, who is an absolute tank from Everton. 73 pace, ridiculous strength, high defensive work rate, is absolutely brilliant, and cost you only about 13 or 1400 coins, which is really good. Absolutely awesome player. I love that he's an Everton player, and we've got these quality Ultimate Team players now that I can slot into my team and use, basically being a massive Everton fan. The other two centre-backs are from Serbia. We have got Nastasic, who will cost you about 1,000, 1,100 coins, something like that. Again, really top quality, strong, fast centre-back with a high defensive work rate, which is always brilliant. So he is a really brilliant player. Only 1,000 coins, just over 1,000 coins once again. And for two Premier League centre-backs, if you wanted to build a 4 at the back Prem team, you could slot these two in nicely. And then linking up to him, again, high defensive work rate, loads of strength, loads of pace, and that is Tomovic, who is, again, just looks like a top quality player really, and I'm really looking forward to using this defence, and the goalkeeper should be quite OP as well. Up in midfield, we've got Matic and McCarthy, so getting the strong Benfica links and the Serbian links with Matic, and two super strong Everton links for McCarthy to get him his chemistry, and a nice link to Nastasic, linking it all up in the centre. Again, two really good players. They look extremely good. Medium for McCarthy, and medium and high defensive for Matic is going to do me absolute wonders. McCarthy's a very all-round player. Basically all his stats are orange, and Matic is a very defensive player with not too good attacking stats, but he does have a very good defensive stats. So looking at a top quality centre defensive mid and defenders really there. And then out wide we've got Mirallas on one side. Again, strong links, and that super strong Belgian and Everton link to Lukaku, giving him the full chemistry just off one link. And then on the other side we have got John, who links up nicely with the Benfica players, who again, just two really up and down. We've got medium on John and high medium on Mirallas. It's weird calling him John. It sounds like you're talking about him in his first name as if I actually know the guy, but that is the name that's on his card, and they look like two quality players, and I absolutely love Kevin Mirallas in real life and on FIFA, so hopefully he's going to be just as good this year. At centre attacking mid, we have got Perez, who has got a bit of an issue in the fact that he's got a high defensive work rate. There are other players that we can slot in there. For example, we could get hold of maybe someone from the Prem like Santi Cazorla, but at the moment he is too expensive and out of my league. Maybe that's something I'll do, get Cazorla or Mata or someone like that, but for now we've just had to go with this guy. Unfortunately he does have high defensive, but he's still a decent player going forward, and hopefully with them strikers and our wingers and stuff, we're not going to struggle to score goals anyway. So having this guy shouldn't make too much difference, and he does look pretty decent at going forward anyway, with a 72 shooting and 82 dribbling. Lastly, for the 2 strikers, if my voice sounds a bit weird, I have got a really froggy throat. I have been working in college all this week, so mingling with the kids and stuff like that who are there has given me basically what you could call freshers flu, just getting everyone's germs off while they're there. So I've got a bit of a froggy throat, but you can see our 2 absolute powerhouse strikers. We've got Lukaku with his unbelievable 90 strength and his decent speed as well, 85 sprint speed. This guy's got 79 acceleration, as well as his awesome finishing and shot power that he had from last year. And then of course we've got the non-rare absolute gem beast that is Rodrigo. Not too big on the strength, only 73, but much quicker, 84 acceleration and 86 sprint speed, and again very good all-round shooting. So this is a really good starter team. Obviously you guys can see the prices they slot up. The most expensive is Lukaku, so if you put maybe a different Belgium striker, I'm not sure if there is one actually, maybe Kone, or that I don't know if you'll get the chemistry into the team instead, maybe rework it around a little bit to slot him in, because Lukaku is basically half of the budget of this team. He costs about 9k and the whole team only costs 19,000. So if you want to save a little bit, maybe you don't have quite that many coins, you could swap it up just a little and bring out Lukaku, but I am really looking forward to using him, and that is basically the squad that I'm going to be using. So I would really appreciate it if you'd hit a like on this video, as it really does help my channel out. Make sure you go and check out the other squad that I'm going to be using and pop it on the bench for this team in the video, which will be probably linked on the description, or it's the last video on my channel, apart from this one of course. But anyway lads, I hope you did enjoy it. I hope you will subscribe if you are new. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.